When it comes to weddings, everyone wants the perfect day. But unless you have unlimited funds, it's I do, but at what cost?
Our struggle is going to be the difference between traditional and what you want.
And we're not being traditional. It's our
Traditional
day.
people are paying.
Yeah, traditional people are paying.
If you had to fork out that kind of money, would you be paying that?
Yes.
Great. So there's the answer. You want that cake? You fork out the money for it. You know what? I've had about enough of your mouth. Okay?
Mom,
If I want to put
$2,000?
$2,000 on a piece of cheese, I will put $2,000 on a piece of cheese. I'm not going to have you tell me what I can spend and what I cannot spend. I'm paying for this, Jamie, and I'll pay for what I see fit. You understand that?
Then why don't you just get married? Because you know what? At this point, I don't even want to get married because it's not about me. It's about what my mother wants.
Weddings are a groom with love to confess. Weddings are a bride having trouble with her dress. Weddings can leave you in financial distress. Meet newlyweds Jaime and Frank. Getting their wedding right meant first dealing with two very opinionated mums. Let's tag along and see if the family that pays together manages to stay together.
My name is Jamie. I'm a 28-year-old nurse. I met Frank, a club DJ, 5 years ago while out with friends. That night, he became my knight in shining armor and has been by my side ever since. This is the story of how he stepped out of the limelight so that I could have the wedding I've always wanted. Our wedding day was
Amazing.
I really don't even remember too much of it. It went by so incredibly fast. I didn't eat, I didn't drink. I couldn't even pee.
They may not remember most of the wedding, but there will always be someone to remind them how much it cost. Let's go back in time and revisit some of the moments they wish they could forget.
The reason why I wanted to have a wedding planner was because I knew that there was going to be a ton of work involved in planning this wedding. I needed somebody to be a buffer system between the parents and me and Frank.
Wedding planner David Conley has 7 years of experience, but will it be enough to keep the peace between this demanding bride and her tough-talking mom?
Every time we go to do something, it always ends up in a friggin' argument.
David. Mama, Vaca, I'm coming back in the middle. My role as a wedding planner is to be the conduit between all of the parties about communication, about negotiation, and hopefully a little imagination. Okay, let's get to it.
Okay.
Tell me vision.
Vision for my wedding is huge. I want it all. I'm an only child.
Oh, wait a minute.
We're only gonna do this once. I want it all.
You're an only Italian child?
Yes.
Are you Italian?
Yes, I am.
Oh my God.
100%.
Okay, how many guests does that mean?
350 to 400.
350/400. So
Are
this is
doing
like
the guest
real
list.
deal Italian. Like, we're talking.
Like hard
Old school.
Any ideas about a look of feel?
I want very rich, the golds, the burgundies, the bordeauxs, the ivories. I want something
Royal.
classical and royal.
Okay. Who's paying?
Both of our parents splitting it.
No. When parents are financially invested, they get a creative investment too, and so they get to make choices that you don't necessarily want to have.
Can you help us with that? Maybe bring them down the middle?
They're two Italian mothers who are paying the bill. I can do my best,
There's no
but I'm
chance.
just a planner, not a magician.
She's told me all along that it's my day and that I should have,
Anything you want.
within reason,
And so you
right?
don't think she'll have any trouble?
But your mom's all about budget, Jay.
So your mother will, because it's your day, she's not gonna have any trouble. We're gonna say, we want glitter butterflies. And she's gonna say, have as many as you want.
I think
No,
so.
she won't say
Okay.
that.
I think so.
I don't think so.
You don't know my mother very well, Frank.
I feel that having spoken to both my parents and Frank's parents, the budget is totally negotiable. I mean, my parents have ideas about what they would like, and Frank's parents have ideas about what they would like. So they're gonna have to find a common ground. So the budget is totally negotiable.
I think the budget should be set in stone. Our parents are giving us a good chunk of the money. We gotta stick to it. That way we don't go over and people get really upset with us.
Tell me about the centerpiece.
I want them to be huge. I want them tall. I want tons of flowers draping over. I want them huge.
Bigger centerpiece means bigger budget, and in an Italian wedding, you have to give it away.
No, you don't, not in this wedding. We are not giving away. I think that is the tackiest thing in the world. Centerpiece is
part of
giving
the
away.
fun of a
Who
wedding.
cares? How many people do you know that bring home the centerpiece and never use it? Everybody.
It doesn't
We're
matter.
not
It's
giving
part
it
of the
away.
fun of the
What
wedding.
fun is that about the centerpiece?
See,
that is not fun.
That's going to be part. It isn't. Actually.
It's
I don't
not.
think
It's
is.
tacky.
But it is traditional, and so that's.
Well,
going
we're
to be,
not doing that. We're not doing traditional. I've already told you.
Do your.
It's about us. And if I don't want to give the
Are you not
centerpieces
Italian?
away,
I'm Italian.
Frank, if I don't want to give the centerpieces away, they will not be given away.
Our struggle is going to be the difference between traditional and what you want.
And we're not being traditional.
But
It's our
traditional
day.
people are paying.
Yeah, traditional people are paying.
I know, by the way, at the end of the day, this is going to be an amazing event. I know that it will be personal to you. I know that you'll feel like a superstar and your guests will be well taken care of. I know all of that. I just also know that if your parents are paying for it, it's going to be a bit of an uphill climb, a bit of an Italian hill.
But that's why you're here, to control our
That
parents.
is why I'm here. So let's start somewhere. Tell me how much money you think you have to do this, and that'll at least get us started so that we can know what's possible. Okay.
Before you open this, David, I just want to let you know that this is just a guideline. It's not set in stone, okay? So we can work with it.
Does your mother know what this number is?
Absolutely.
Jamie? It's like, okay. She set this number.
My mom's all
So-
about budgets.
Our mother set the budget,
Your mother
Frank.
knows what this number is?
Yes, absolutely.
Does she know that it's elastic, this number?
All budgets are.
Jamie, they're not.
This one is not set in stone, I can guarantee you. Okay?
Okay.
Remember, it's I do, but at what cost?
400 people? Mm-hmm. Yeah, this had better be rubber, this number.
Coming up.
Okay, how much is this cake?
About 4.
For what?
4,000.
You're crazy.
No.
You're crazy.
We didn't really have a wedding cake. We didn't have a wedding cake. I think we had coffee and a shot of Bailey's.
No, we dessert, but we did not have
We
a
did
wedding
not have a
cake.
wedding
No.
cake, no.
When it comes to planning your wedding, it's sometimes a good idea to break from tradition.
Our struggle is going to be the difference between traditional and what you want.
And we're not being traditional.
But
It's our
traditional
day.
people are paying.
Yeah, traditional people are paying.
And later in the show, we'll see if breaking from tradition left this couple just plain broke.
I think both of our mothers,
Had a heart attack?
I don't think they had a heart attack, but I just don't think that they envisioned the wedding cake to be exactly what I wanted.
Joseph, we're here to order Jamie's wedding cake. Mm-hmm. Libby and I would just like a nice traditional Italian cake.
That's
Jamie was
nothing what I had
explaining-
envisioned. Mom, come on. This is my wedding. I've already spoken to Joseph.
You've already spoken to Joseph?
Yeah, it's my wedding, Mom. Come on.
You seem to be forgetting one very important little thing here.
What's that?
Who's paying for it?
Mom, just don't worry about it. Let's just see what Joseph has to offer, okay? And we'll discuss it. We'll go from there.
Okay.
You know, you told me that you would like something very grandiose.
I think grandiose is a big word for expensive.
I came up with this design. I hope you'll like it. It's a little bit different.
Oh my goodness, look at that. This is exactly what I've always dreamed of.
Italian traditional cake.
Well, it's not
gonna be a little
traditional, but it is traditional. And basically what we'll do is we have roses, lots and lots of roses, all beautiful red roses, air priced with 24 karat gold on it.
Maybe that gold can be used to help the budget.
This is no Italian
Trade.
traditional cake.
No, it's not traditional, but it's
Came here for Italian
gorgeous.
traditional cake.
Well, what do you want? The Italian flag on it?
Well, it's big enough for one.
I think it's
love
not
it.
right. How much
You
gonna
know.
cost this thing?
Yeah, like what's the price? And what's the price of a traditional Italian wedding cake?
We'd probably get away with about $800 to $1,000, depending on design.
So that's kind of what we had
Traditional.
in mind. That's what we agreed on. Okay, how much is this cake?
About 4.
For what?
4,000.
You're crazy.
No.
You're crazy.
Everybody's crazy.
This is gonna be
Oh my God.
Why can't
No,
we sit
wait.
down and discuss this?
What's to discuss, Jamie?
It's what I want.
You've got a budget here, okay? This is way out of line. I'm sorry, you've
It's
gone way
impossible.
overboard here. It's
$4,000.
What do you
ridiculous.
mean it's impossible? Look at the detail. It's beautiful. We want to have it along the same theme as my wedding.
I don't think expensive is considered a theme.
Okay, if you had to fork out that kind of money, would you be paying that?
Yes.
Great. So there's the answer. You want that cake? You fork out the money for it.
That's it.
Libby and I will give you what we were going to pay on a cake.
And you put the
and
rest.
you pay the rest. How's that? or you listen to reason. That is ridiculous.
Mom, look at this
Hey,
cake.
you don't think $4,000 is an insane price to pay for a cake?
No, because you're not only paying for the cake.
It's not just the cake. It's a whole philosophy behind the cake.
Joseph, before you go any further, I really think that Libby and I need to discuss this further.
Yeah.
I mean, we're totally off guard here. We came in here with an idea of a cake.
I was just thinking
What
of
are you
Jamie and what she explained to me.
And what I wanted.
I'm a designer when it comes to cakes.
And I understand, and you know what? It's beautiful. I have to say, it is a gorgeous cake, but I don't know if I'm ready to spend that kind of money. I'm telling you right now, I'm not ready to spend that kind of money, and I don't think Libby is either.
discuss and then
We're going to talk about it, and I'm sorry, Jamie. You know, we need to talk about this further because this is out of hand now. We're not going to make any decision here tonight. I'm sorry. I'm
This
sorry.
is ridiculous. I'm going home. I've
Well,
had
that's
it.
fine.
Goodbye.
You go home.
The food at an Italian wedding is very important. So there were some things that I wanted to add to the menu, that I thought were essential. But my mother wanted no part of it.
Remind me, we've done an antipasto bar. We've done a soup.
Yeah.
And it's a hearty, like, Italian soup. And now we get a plate of starch. So it's risotto and
Linguine.
pasta.
Hi, guys. Like it needs to be cooked.
Hi,
How are you?
going?
Excellent.
Have a
Sit,
seat.
please. A couple things to cover. Okay. This is a lot of food, and we're only on course 3. So can you just talk us through the rest of it, so we get an idea of what's to come, and then we'll know.
I believe after this you have a veal medallion and a chicken supreme with potatoes and vegetables.
Wait, veal and chicken together
That's right.
Yeah.
on the same plate.
Yes.
That's course 4. Okay. After that.
You've got a salad with that.
Yeah.
So that's the same course. And then the course following that would be your dessert course.
And then the porchetta at the end.
Porchetta.
Of course, it's
Well,
traditional at
Where's
every
this
wedding.
porchetta? It wasn't on the menu.
I've already spoken to Dad about it. He said go for it. Dad wants it.
Dad,
Is it on their menu right
to
now?
go for the...
It's not presently on the menu, but we can add it very easily.
And what do we add that? It's free because we spent so much everywhere else?
It's not free.
No. How much?
It's $5.75 a person.
$5.75
Do we get the whole pig?
pork sandwich?
Absolutely. You get enough pig for 450 people.
Enough pig for 450 people.
Oh my God.
What else can you add to it to make it more?
You could use $10 bills for serviettes. That would make it more.
What about like drinks and stuff like a martini? Do you offer
We
martini?
can definitely do a very colorful martini station.
And how many martinis do you offer?
We'd have a variety of about 5 or 6.
Now,
per
could you
person.
add different per person?
I hope this bell signals the end of the spending.
Can you please kiss someone so you stop asking these upgrading questions for a second? If we do a martini bar, what are we talking? Finance.
We're gonna do a martini bar for the hour before dinner. It's about $4.50.
$4.50 per person. That's not right now on our budget. Are you good at
And what else is fun?
Are you good at
that we
math
could
anymore?
add after?
Are you good at math?
What about a waffle station? Would you consider that?
I would love to have a waffle station. I think it would be fantastic. We have the deluxe suite table.
Sorry, you don't need a waffle station.
Of
You've
course
got
we
a
do.
deluxe suite table.
Waffle station's totally
Wedding.
different.
It's
Get
out of the
back me
question.
up on this.
It's out of the
The
question.
lineups for the waffle station are like out
My
the
point
door.
exactly.
People love it.
They're going to be all over. No one's going to be able to dance. There are going to be people butting in.
It's nice that you care so much about your guests, but it's 4 something for the martini bar each. It's 5 something for the
but when
porchetta
people
each.
come
Listen. We're doing a little math in my head. So it's 4 something for the martini bar. It's 5 something for the porchetta. It's what for the waffle?
$5.75.
So another $6. In my head, I'm at $25 extra
I love
a
it.
person.
I love it.
$25.
Good. Do you have $25 extra you can put it to pay for each person? Because I don't. And I've already told you, you have a budget, and I'm sticking to it, Missy.
$25 extra on top of what is the per head right now?
Right now we're looking at about $89 for food and bar.
At a $90 head, we're gonna add $25. That's per person.
I want you to be happy. Okay?
We all
I do.
want you to be happy.
But I'm not gonna take
No,
out a
you didn't.
mortgage
You just said we
to
didn't.
pay for a wedding. So you know what? We'll make adjustments. You'll be happy, I'll be happy, and everybody be happy. Happy, happy, happy.
Funny, she doesn't look happy.
When it came to the decor of the hall, this was something that I was not willing to budge on. It had to be exactly what I wanted,
Nice
as it
colors.
is the most important thing.
So let's not lose our minds. Let's just look at options.
Oh my God, look at this. I love this. This is beautiful.
Okay, here's option number 1. It is a burgundy over top of an ivory.
Look
we
at
ruche
that.
it. It's opera. We love it. Option number 1.
I love it.
This is option number 2. It's called icing. And it comes in these 3 colors.
I don't like it.
I don't like that idea.
You know
Sorry.
why? I'm terrified that if I go and say hello to somebody and they put the drink down, it's gonna fall and destroy my dress. It's too bumpy.
Okay.
It's too bumpy. It loses.
Sorry, but it's beautiful.
Next. So here we have option number
beautiful.
3. This is an overlay of a very, very, very traditional bridal, very Italian.
I think it's very boring.
Craig.
Sorry.
Is this very Italian? I don't wanna.
It's very, like, bad shirt from my high school. Okay, we've decided it's option number 1, and now let us break this down into slightly smaller, chunky bits.
What we can do to save some money is put the venue tablecloth underneath.
Okay.
And put the burgundy tablecloth on top. And then we can just pin it up.
So all we're doing is an overlay.
Yes.
Correct. Okay,
And how much is the overlay?
Bingo.
Well,
Thank you.
The overlay is approximately $25
A table.
per table, plus the pinning, which is approximately $15 if you want to ruche it.
15 per table?
Correct. It's a lot
15
of
what?
work to pin it all up.
Would it be cheaper if we glued it?
How many pins are there? 15?
Yeah, but it's more than...
It's $1 a pin.
$15
Can I work
table.
for you?
Me too.
Sure.
I might need to.
$40 a table is more than I was thinking. There's this one that wouldn't require any $15 pinning charges.
I like the pinning charges.
I think you just like charging.
This is royal. It's big pattern.
I'm not really overly.
I like
this
this
reminds me
one.
of wall coverings that were in my mom's house.
Thanks for the opinion, Mom.
I think this would look exceptionally gorgeous.
It's-
And I think you're going to get more of an impact with this than pinning it up.
I love it.
I don't like this.
What don't you like about it?
I don't like the pattern. It's just too much.
This is friggin' ridiculous.
How much is this?
$20 or $22.
There's no pinning cost.
Okay.
How many tables are we gonna have, Jamie?
Like 45 to 50.
Okay, how much is that gonna, extra now, is that gonna cost me?
Extra.
2,000 or 3,000.
Extra, because I get the linens free with the hall.
45 times 22. Good
It's
luck.
about $1,600 to $2,000.
So another.
That's not bad.
Another
That's not bad.
$2,000 on top of everything else that
50
you
times
want.
2 is 1,000, 1,500 plus.
That you want.
Ma, don't have a coronary
So-
right away.
It is Diva. Now it's going to be called Diva.
Jamie.
Jamie,
Yeah.
give me a high five.
I love it.
Love it.
The beauty of being the one who's paying is being able to change your mind, even if it is behind everyone's back.
No way. Nope. I know that Jamie wanted burgundy. This is beautiful. This is the one I want.
Okay. From what I recall, Jamie has already selected her linens.
She has selected it, but you know what? I'm paying for it.
I just don't know that it's appropriate that she walks in and sees
She's ordered
something that
burgundy
she
from the
hasn't
other
chosen.
company. I'm just making it easier on her by having you guys do it.
I'm just a little concerned about overstepping her in this decision.
Don't worry
I'm
about
not
overstepping
comfortable
her
with
because
that.
I'm the one that's signing the check.
I like the way this lady makes money talk.
Don't worry, she's gonna be happy with this. She wants
Okay.
burgundy.
Okay.
She'll get burgundy.
Okay.
This is what we're gonna go with. Alrighty?
I'm sure you'll discuss that with her at home.
Oh, you know I will. It'll be fine. She's not gonna have an option. She's gonna love it.
Coming up,
Let's add this up. $1,500 for the sculpture.
Yeah?
What's the portrait gonna cost us?
I figure about $1,000.
Okay, so we're at about $3,000 for chocolate that we can't even eat.
When I first saw her in her dress, like, she was gorgeous at the time. We were young.
You mean at the time?
Well, hold it. I mean, you know what? I haven't seen you in the dress, and you look tremendous.
when planning a wedding, watch out for the bride born with a silver spoon in her mouth.
Okay, if you had to fork out that kind of money, would you be paying that?
Yes.
Great. So there's the answer. You want that cake? You fork out the money for it.
And later, we'll let you know if this bride got her cake and paid for it, too.
My mother had decided that we were going to spend the entire day together to go around to different stores to decide on a dress for me. And when I found the dress that I absolutely loved and came walking down the stairs, there she was, not even paying attention, looking for dresses for herself.
Hello, Mom? Where are you?
What do you
I'm
think?
upstairs struggling trying to get this 25-pound dress on, and you're looking at other outfits. Don't you have an outfit for the church?
This is for the reception, dear. What do you think of this color?
I think that if you're gonna wear this, you have to take the other outfit back. You're going on
No.
all about the budget, and
Jay,
look at what you're
Jay,
spending. How
Jay.
much is this dress? How much is this thing?
$1,200?
$1,200. You're complaining about the budget, and you're gonna spend $1,200.
Jamie, this is what I want to buy for myself. It has nothing to do with the budget for the wedding.
Maybe Mom didn't get the memo that her money is no longer her own.
I'm just a little pissed off that we're supposed to be here looking for a wedding dress for me, and you're checking out outfits for you, which you already have.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Your dress is gorgeous.
Finally, our bride gets some attention.
It's beautiful. It's just stunning. Turn around. Turn around. Oh, it's just perfect. It's perfect. Do you like it?
I love it.
This is the one. Are you happy with this
I love
one?
it. I absolutely love it.
You don't want to try any other ones on?
No, this is it.
This is it?
This is it.
Perfect. Perfect. I love it too. What do you think of this color?
And now, back to Mum.
Put that away. You're not getting it. We don't got time for this. It's about me today. You can come back at another time. I don't care what you do.
Just what do you think of the color for this? If I went
No,
with
I
this,
think it looks fine. I just think you're wasting your money buying 2 outfits.
I want to wear 2 outfits. I don't want to wear the same thing to the church as I do to the hall.
You're nuts. You're going on about the budget, what not to spend, too much money for this, too much money for that.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
This is nothing to do with the budget. I don't know how many times I have to tell you that. If I want to spend $1,200 on an outfit for myself, I will.
I wanted my centerpieces to be enormous. I wanted them to be tall. I wanted them to be filled with flowers. I wanted lights on them. I wanted candles. I wanted flames. I wanted things sparkling. I wanted it all. This is awesome. And how many roses are in there?
There's about 36 roses in
Could
there.
you make it bigger?
If you want it bigger, you better talk to Mom.
What? I want them bigger. I want them higher.
There's gonna be 40 of these.
It's a lot of roses.
There's gonna be 40 centerpieces, right?
Give or take, yeah, but still, I think it needs to be bigger.
What would this cost?
Basic breakdown. Candelabra is a separate rental. It's $50. To do the votives around it, it's $25. The floral itself?
For votives, no flowers.
No,
How
it's
much are
no,
flowers?
it's no flowers, no
are
candles.
$150.
$150 for
There's
flowers.
36 roses in the
Okay,
jar.
so you
we're
take them out and you
talking-
make them bigger, and that's less money.
Wait, hold on. I don't like it, and I really don't. I think it's just too much. And I know that Frank's mother will not like this. I'm telling you that right
Well,
now.
how do you know?
Jamie, she's gonna be happy too. Everyone's got to be happy.
Mama, we want to have a good time. We don't want any of this like crazy. Okay, what we want is my job is to make you happy. Okay, and my job is to make you happy. Our motivation behind this wedding is Jamie is bigger than life. Jamie's love for Frank is bigger than
Well,
life.
Jamie's mother's wallet is not.
This has nothing to do with price.
Well, $200 and some odd dollars, yeah, it is. So we
That's-
need
okay.
we need to look. I need to see something different.
Different or just cheaper?
I have another option for you. It's not crystal. This is higher.
It's very huge.
I love it. This is it.
This is the biggest centerpiece I've ever seen in the history of centerpieces.
It's a little too big.
Too big for the table or too big for your budget?
What's the price difference between the ball and this?
$50.
So
So this is
$50.
$100?
$100. We're getting cheaper now. This candelabra is only $35 to rent.
So the candelabra's 35. Does that include the candles or not?
No.
Oh, okay. What are the
The candles are $25.
So it's 35 plus 25 for the candelabra?
Yes.
Okay.
I had $75 budgeted for the centerpiece.
Yeah, but that doesn't include the flowers. So look, you've got extra money to spend.
No, that included the
No,
flowers. That was a whole centerpiece.
Okay. We're in at about 150 per, which is double what you
But I had
thought.
budgeted.
But we just, they won't have a honeymoon.
Who needs a honeymoon when you've got 5-foot-tall centerpieces?
Okay, you know what? I
love
really,
it.
I think what we need to do is go home.
If David likes it, then I like it.
Explain this to Frank's mom, what we want to do.
This is what we're gonna go with. I don't care how many people in the family we have to show it to. I don't care what they think. This is what we're going with, and I won't change my mind.
But remember, Jamie, no decision is final with Mom holding the purse strings.
This is perfect. Can you give me a little idea of what this is going to look like?
What we're going to do is compact look, something fairly modern that will wow everybody. We're going to have hydrangeas, roses. There'll be other fillers, and we'll have some ivy hanging so
it'll
that
be
as
stunning.
people come in, it'll be a beautiful look.
It'll be a C. It'll be,
Exactly.
oh, that's gorgeous. That's fantastic. That'll be.
Exactly.
Hey, I'm going to be thrilled with it. I know Jamie's going to love that. She's got visions of grandeur, and this is what she loves. She'll love this. I know she will. With the flower arrangement on the top of it, what kind of price am I looking at?
We will do it $70 total, which includes the price of the candelabras.
You have no idea how much money you've saved me. I am just so thrilled with this. And I know that Jamie's gonna be happy because it's exactly what she was looking for. Let's just write this up, get it done, and it's over.
But is it really over?
I thought it was very important for us to meet Joseph at a garden center to look at sculptures because I knew it was going to be very difficult to convince you. I thought that it would be better if I actually showed you.
Hey,
Thank
Jamie.
you so much for coming.
Thank
Joseph,
you.
this is Frank. Frank, this is Joseph.
Frank, pleasure meeting you.
Yes, Joseph is the one who's going to be doing our cake. We had a wonderful discussion, and Joseph, take it away.
Well, I don't just do cakes. I do cakes, desserts, chocolate sculptures, and
Chocolate sculptures?
Let me explain to you. Come on. I can't just tell you. Come here.
Open mind, Frank. That's all I
I'm
ask.
so
That's all I
confused.
ask. Don't embarrass me here, please.
Hear me out. If you don't want, you don't have to get. So, you've got 2 busts.
Okay.
Jamie and yourself, done in chocolate, as a focal point to your sweet table. What do you think?
I love it. What do you think, Frank?
What's this gonna cost, Jay?
$1,500, $2,000.
$1,500? Your mother's gonna kill you for this.
She's not going to kill me. Don't worry about
And my mother's gonna kill me for this.
it. No, Frank, don't worry about it.
I was also talking to Jamie and saying, rather than doing a portrait through a photographer for your receiving line, why don't we do a hand-painted portrait? Something done in chocolate, but hand-painted.
Who's gonna eat all this chocolate?
It's
Nobody's
art.
going to eat it, Frank.
It's a
It's
different
art.
medium.
It's there for display, and that's it.
Which makes this idea even harder to swallow.
We don't need
Of
this stuff,
course
Jamie.
we need it, Frank.
We don't need it, Jamie.
We're not going
the
to
rest
eat it.
of
Don't
your-
worry about it. It's for display. It's for people to look at.
This is like when you go to Nana's house with the plastic on the chair.
Exactly.
Let's add this up. $1,500 for the sculpture.
Yeah?
What's the portrait gonna cost us?
I figure about $1,000.
Okay, so we're at about $3,000 for chocolate that we can't even eat.
Frank, listen, I mean, it doesn't have to be 2 busts looking at each other. I'm an artist. I'll create whatever you'd like.
This is not right, guys. This is not right.
What are you talking about, Frank? This is art. Art.
Art that we don't eat.
Of course you're not going to eat it. Do you eat art? No.
You eat chocolate.
Frank, you know, you are being absolutely ridiculous.
This is not working, guys. We got stuff that's adding up here that we're just looking at. We're
Yeah,
not
but
even eating
maybe
it.
we could, formulate something where you could take from somewhere else. Or, you know what?
For my
We'll
mom's
have a
purse?
chocolate
From
fountain.
your mom's purse? Where are we gonna take this
Don't
from?
worry about our parents, Frank. I will speak to them.
Are you gonna tell this to my mom?
Frank, we both will. Because we're both adults, and we can do this. It's our wedding. We don't have to check with our parents every single time we need something.
Just every time you need someone to pay.
You wasted my time coming here today, Jay.
Well, I'm sorry I wasted your time. Joseph, go ahead with it, okay?
What would you like to go ahead with?
I want you to go ahead with the sculpture. We will not go ahead with the portrait because Frank doesn't like that, but I want the sculpture. You know what it is? You're thinking of like a chocolate bar. You have to wait till you see the sculpture. Wait till you see it. Don't judge a book by its cover, Frank.
Okay, let's go home.
This is art.
Let's go home. That's enough. That's enough for this.
Coming up.
I'm paying for this, Jamie, and I'll pay for what I see fit. You understand that?
Then why don't you just get married? Because you know what? At this point, I don't even want to get married because it's not about me. It's about what my mother wants.
We had a band and a DJ.
Both.
Yeah.
The DJ, the first song was didn't work.
It didn't work at all. He would play it, and I'm trying to get all, oh, this is great, we're finally married, and then all of a sudden he just, and it just stops.
When it comes to spending on your wedding, some expenses may be a little hard to swallow.
Let's add this up. $1,500 for the sculpture.
Yeah?
What's the portrait gonna cost us?
I figure about $1,000.
Okay, so we're at about $3,000 for chocolate that we can't even eat.
And at the end of the show, we'll find out how much of a bite this wedding took from their budget.
With the amount of stress that just me, were under in planning the wedding, my mother and Frank's mother decided that they wanted a Parmesan wheel for the antipasto bar. You pulled me out of bed early this morning to get a piece of cheese?
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
I'm looking for a price on a full, I guess, round Parmigiano.
Who wants cheese?
That's around
Your mother
50
and I want
kilos.
cheese.
You sure you want?
How many kilos?
50. Around
Is that heavy?
44. Yeah, they're 44, 45.
Yeah, Mom,
kilos.
nobody's gonna
You
eat
want a whole
it.
wheel?
Nobody's
I can quote you on it.
A whole wheel.
How much does one of these things cost?
It goes by weight, right? So it's approximately anywhere from 1,800 to 2,000.
$2,000 for
Yeah.
a piece of cheese, Mom?
It may not be chocolate, but at least you can eat it.
Well, you know what, Jay? Guess what? I'm paying for this, okay? Not you. And this is what Libby and I both want. We're gonna have it on the antipasto bar. It looks fantastic, and that's what I want.
Okay, and when nobody eats it, can we return it?
No, it's perishable.
Then what do we do with $2,000 worth of cheese?
Well, we can cut it up.
Are we gonna give cheese graters away as the bombonieras so everybody can take a piece of cheese home?
You know what? I need to talk to you a second.
I think this is a waste of money.
I think Mom is a little cheesed off.
You know what? I've had about enough of your mouth. Okay?
Mom,
if I want to put
$2,000?
$2,000 on a piece of cheese, I will put $2,000 on a piece of cheese. I'm not going to have you tell me what I can spend and what I cannot spend. This is what Frank's mother and I want. That is what we'll get. It's over. It's not open for discussion anymore.
Whatever. I think it's a waste of money.
Well, you can think what you want to think.
You complain about the price of the
You can
tablecloth, the
think what you
bomboniere,
wanna
the price
think.
of everything, but you're willing to spend $2,000 on a piece of cheese?
Yeah, I am. It's my money. Remember that? It's my money, and I'll do what I want with it.
Well,
Okay?
that's wasting money to
I
me.
am.
Forget it.
I am.
Forget it. I don't know why you pulled me out of bed. David called me and my mom and you together one afternoon for a meeting to go over the budget because there were some issues, and I was shocked.
Tell me about your dress.
Done.
On budget.
Yes.
Under budget.
Under budget.
Excellent.
The chocolate statue is happening.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
But nobody can eat it.
But
Why are we wasting money on this?
wait, wasn't in the budget though, right?
No, it
but
wasn't.
of course it's gonna happen.
Okay.
Something that I want.
She's ordering all this extra stuff. Makeup artist for the day, a chocolate statue, $4,000 cake. I agreed on the cake.
Okay. Are any surprises here?
Yes, there is.
Like what?
Well, you know the design that we were going to go with the tablecloths and the candelabras and
the vision.
I've had to make a change.
Excuse me.
I just, you know what? I looked at it and I thought this is insane. It's way too much money, and you know what? I couldn't do it. She's ordering all this extra stuff.
Wait, don't say anything. Don't say anything. Don't say anything.
Decor?
Don't say anything.
No,
Let her
I
finish.
didn't cancel it. I
Let her
went
finish.
another route.
Otherwise known as highway cheap.
Okay, did you cancel it from the company we were gonna go with?
Yes.
Okay, then you've canceled it.
Before we jump to conclusions, what is your new plan with a new supplier?
Okay, we're going to go with burgundy tablecloths.
So what's the new centerpiece like?
It's the same candelabra.
Okay.
But it doesn't have the candles on it. So it's quite tall, and he's gonna do the big floral arrangement on top, and it's gonna have the danglies coming down just like you want it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so, and then along the front table, he is leaving two on the front table.
What are we really saving if we're going with these
Over
people?
$3,000, Jamie. That's a huge savings because I didn't have $4,000 budgeted for the cake.
But I didn't even know about a $4,000 cake until it was done. Do you know what I mean? If somebody had called me and said, we're gonna buy a $4,000 cake, is that okay? I would have said, well, no, that's not okay.
Yeah.
Nobody needs a $4,000 cake.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, but if you had to, in our budget, we didn't have a $4,000 cake. So what you actually did was take some
budgets
linen.
are not set in stone.
Mine was.
Yeah, they are.
You know, you're gonna love what I chose. You're gonna love it.
I'm sure I will, but that's not the point. You do this every freaking time with everything.
I do not.
This is so typical of you. You always have to have your own way. Always, about everything. You're not getting married.
Jamie,
I am.
Jamie,
and if
listen to
you
me for a
wanted all
second.
this, then you and Dad go and renew your wedding vows.
Guys.
Because did you ever consult me and Frank about what we wanted? No.
Frank, do you have an issue with that?
Be careful with this. Be careful with this answer, Frank.
If my mother's happy with it and we save money.
If your mother's happy?
And that would be the wrong answer.
If your mother's happy, just leave because I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah. So, wow. Okay, can we agree to disagree on the fact that she should have consulted you or not because it's past and I'm only concerned about the future? Okay, water under the bridge, water under the bridge. If you guys have to go into therapy about your mother's controlling issues, then that's your business and we can't let it affect our wedding day, okay?
Well, you're gonna have to keep my mother far away from me for the entire
Don't
day.
Oh, would you
say
stop
that.
it, Jane?
Okay, this is
You love
over.
your mother.
Wait.
I'm pissed at you,
Regardless of
Mom.
all
I'm
this.
really upset at you right now. You have no idea. To be honest with you, I just want to completely forget about the entire budget meeting. That's how bad it was. The rehearsal was a little bit confusing. Our priest that was marrying us was not in the country, so we had a fill-in priest doing the rehearsal, and he couldn't definitely tell us what needed to be done and what we should and should not do because he wasn't entirely sure of the way that Father Larry
Does his thing.
For the bride, you should wait until everyone is set. So you don't follow the best man maid of honor.
So should we go back?
Okay, let's go back and do it again.
Okay, so then I'm gonna close the doors. Close. And then the music's gonna change.
Okay, so what do I do? I don't know. Okay, now what do I do?
Okay, now together, we go to your seat. No.
Don't mess up my makeup.
No, I'm joking.
Shake hands with future daddy, father-in-law and mom, mother-in-law. And then...
I don't kiss her.
It seems that wasn't the only thing he wasn't allowed to do.
This is our last meeting before the day.
I know.
Is there anything I need to know.
I have nothing to hide.
Our disclosures are done. And we're not going to buy anything else.
No, I don't have any time to buy anything else.
And your mother doesn't have any money.
No, she doesn't have any more money.
Let's
I've
hope
used
there's
it
no
all.
more substitutes. You're done. Nothing, no surprises.
Maybe a car.
What?
Frank, tell me you're kidding.
I'm not kidding.
I'm not kidding, David. Get out of my way.
I'm not kidding.
We don't have money for this. When are you going to drive this limousine?
Okay, we're in a church.
We're not driving.
When are you
Not
gonna
in
drive
a
it?
church.
What are you going
Not
to do
in
with
a
the church?
church.
Get all this money for a freaking limousine, and you're going to drive it? You're going to drive it.
So, dum dum da dum 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 da da dum dum dum. Lovely, 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 lovely. How much is the car?
$2,000?
$2,000. Have you lost your mind, Frank? This is ridiculous. You're not getting it. David, it's not going to happen. Forget it. It's not happening, Frank. I'm sorry. And I'm going inside. And you know what? Cancel it.
Just when you thought this bride had nothing in common with her mother. Coming up.
How are we gonna get to the church? We're supposed to start walking?
Start walking.
Oh yeah, this is not funny, guys. We don't have a friggin' limousine.
We're already mid-dinner, like almost on the dessert, and we have people, you know, coming through the door, waving to us like, hey, you look great, nice, really nice, you know, and they're walking with chairs in their hand, pulling up to other tables and making people move over so that they can fit.
Yeah.
So needless to say, they were wedding crashers.
When discussing wedding expenditures, you may want to watch what you say.
You know what? I've had about enough of your mouth. Okay?
Mom,
if I want to put
$2,000?
$2,000 on a piece of cheese, I will put $2,000 on a piece of cheese.
You're-
I'm not going to have you tell me what I can spend and what I cannot spend.
And at the end of the show, we'll let you know if this family was left living hand to mouth.
The salon was great. I mean, we got there first thing in the morning. They had provided us with breakfast, coffee, tea, anything that we really wanted. It was really nice to have all my bridesmaids with me, as well as my mom and some of my aunts there.
How does this thing go on?
Mom, get it off!
Doesn't it look great? Oh, this little curl's not that great.
Mom, you are going to destroy it. Get it off, or else I'm going to have a fit. I don't even want to see you with it on. If it breaks,
Calm your nerves, young lady.
get it off.
Is it stuck together?
A little bit. Do I look like a drag queen?
No, they're gorgeous.
I love them.
They're gorgeous. Just beautiful. You look like a supermodel. And a bit of a drag queen.
Oh, look at this, guys. Frank wanted one of these so bad. Stop, 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 stop. Oh, my God. Can you get a picture of us with it? Okay. We won't lean on. Can we get a picture?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Frank's gonna have a fit. He wanted one of these so bad. Frank's gonna have a fit. He wanted one so bad, and I told him, no, you can't have it. I can't wait till he sees the picture.
My morning was beautiful. About 400 guests arrived. We ate, had breakfast, had some salutes. It was smooth.
Yes, it was smooth. Until there was a problem with your ride to the church.
How are we gonna get to the church? Are you supposed to start walking?
Start walking.
Oh yeah, this is not funny, guys. We don't have a friggin' limousine. You getting nervous, Frank? We don't have a sports car, we got nothing.
Just to add to your nervousness today, no limo. If he says he's coming, he's coming. This is a wedding.
That's for sure.
We're getting married. Don't.
No, I'll take care of him for you, man.
Yeah, don't stress about it. He'll be here. Give it 1, 2, 3 minutes, and then you'll see that limo pull up, okay?
Easy to say when you're not the groom.
The limo came a little bit late.
Because we were late getting back from the hairdresser. But you know, Frank, you can't rush beauty, okay?
Maybe you can't rush beauty, but you can ask it to get a move on.
I gotta get dressed. I'm so late.
This is so embarrassing.
Okay, let's give her. Ta-da! Stop.
Jay.
Let's go.
Why is she getting out? Why is she getting out? Why are you getting out?
Because my mom's freaking out, David.
Don't freak out, Mom. Oh my God, look at you. Do you need anything? Oh my gosh. I need to take your gum is what needs to be. Here.
Here, I'll swallow.
Here, no, God.
Swallow.
When I first saw Jamie walking down with that dress, she looked stunning. She looked really nice. It made me feel really warm, really loved. I felt great. It was nice to see you. It made me happy, Jay.
That's nice, dear.
It is your intention to enter into marriage. I invite you to join your hands to declare your consent before God and His church.
I, Frank, take you, Jamie, to be my wife.
I, Jamie, take you, Frank, to be my husband.
Jamie, take this ring as a sign of my love and and fidelity.
Frank, take this ring as a sign of my love and fidelity. Guess what I got today? I got an exotic car.
Where?
Outside the hairdresser.
How did you get one?
I've got connections.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present you Mr. and Mrs. Jaime and Frank Gismond.
You're legal, man.
I was really nervous.
I was really nervous.
I know you cried.
I didn't cry.
You cried like a baby. What
There's
are you
something in my eye.
You're so full of it. You cried. It was so nice.
Coming up.
Bravo. It's like a treble clef for something fabulous.
J for Jamie.
It's totally a J for Jamie if it went the other way.
I think the bar tab was one of the heavier bills.
Yeah, that was half the wedding, pretty much.
Yeah. I don't know what that says about our friends and family.
I don't know.
But
They still come over and drink all the time.
yeah, I know. That's a good thing.
When it comes to your wedding day, you may want to be prepared for a few royal battles.
How does this thing go on?
Mom, get it off!
Doesn't it look great? Oh, this little curl's not that great.
Mom, you are gonna destroy it. Get it off.
Soon we'll reveal if this wedding got in under budget or cost a king's ransom.
Venue was amazing. It was the decor was beautiful.
David did a good job.
He does a great job.
Seeing the place cards.
The place cards?
Yeah. The table cards, the escort cards.
For the 400 guests?
Yeah.
Do you want to put it right in there? In that in between space?
Like as people come in. Dun. Okay.
Beautiful day. I love it. I love
It's not quite finished. Look, moms, come look. Now look at this. Look at this. Isn't it unbelievable?
Stunning.
So come on in, come on in.
Oh, it looks fantastic.
Doesn't it look great?
Better than I expected.
Yay! But will it be better than Jamie expected?
Look at the cake, look at the cake. Stop, we're looking at the cake.
Look at it. It's taller than me. Look.
And judging by the price, you paid by the foot.
Thanks, Mom. That was the best investment you ever made.
That's because the cake was your choice. How will you feel about the hall?
What do you think, guys?
Looks good.
Yeah? Jamie?
Looks very good. Let me see this linen. Oh, the linen's nice.
David, what do you think?
I think it's
AJ, the linen's nice.
Linden's very nice.
gorgeous.
I can't help but notice that it matches Mom's dress.
Bravo. It's like a treble clef for something fabulous.
J for Jamie.
It's totally a J for Jamie if it went the other way.
I guess you couldn't afford an F for Frank.
Yay, chocolata.
I'm so nervous right now.
You're gonna stay in the middle of the dance floor. Stay in the middle of the dance floor.
The day was amazing. From the centerpieces to everything. Everything was just, it was the perfect day. No matter how much bitching and whining went on throughout the entire event, it fell into place. And my mother did a great job.
My mother did too.
And your mother did a great job too.
Yes, she catered
Yeah.
everything in the morning.
It was wonderful.
It was amazing.
So it was great. Thank you, Frank,
Thank you, Jay.
for a perfect night and day.
Thank you, honey.
You may feel thankful now, but will you be grateful for this?
The original budget we gave to David Connolly was $75,000. The makeup for the whole day was $240. She needed it, she wanted it. What are you gonna do? I paid for it. She can have it, no problem.
Frank's suit looked amazing on the day of the wedding. I was really impressed at the fabric that he picked out, and the final cost for that was $1,000.
Jamie looked beautiful in her dress. It only costed $1,000. It was well worth it.
David was amazing. He did an amazing job. He was wonderful. I absolutely love him, and his final cost was $4,500.
So the decor ended up costing us $6,500. It wasn't exactly what Jamie envisioned, but it was really close. She was happy. If she's happy, I'm happy.
The cake and the sculpture, amazing. I loved it. I loved how it was a showstopper for our wedding. People walked around it, talked about it, took pictures with it. Final cost for that was $5,000.
So the total price we spent at the hall and alcohol, food, and everything was $45,000. It was a little pricey, but everybody did a good job there.
Miscellaneous expenses, including transportation, bombonieras, candy station, came to a total of $25,438. What we actually spent on the wedding was $88,678, which means we were over by $13,678.
Oh my goodness. That's how much we were over by?
It's not that bad. I thought we would have been way over.
I'm controlling the finances from now on, Jamie.
Oh, Frank, please don't even start, okay? It was our wedding day. It only happens once in a lifetime. Of course we were gonna be over. A budget is made to be broken.
The cheese wheel has been taken for a spin. The groom has tested out the veil, and our bride has revealed more than she intended. The only question left is, how much did Jamie pay for the dress upgrade?
Can I do the receiving line like this?
We were in our wedding dress and suit. And,
You were drunk that day, weren't you? You don't remember anything. No, I'm kidding. I'm teasing.
I don't remember anything.
The day was a blur.
Do you remember what my dress looks like?
Yeah, white.
That's gonna leave a mark.